it's nonsense. She want a man to let her propose fence too. She want feel like bill and rent and you know you have to have a big dividend and down the line the pocket and be have length and make sure say that your dollars are be full of strength.
Stood up for me when no one cares. Stood up for me where other men wouldn't dare. Made me know what true man's love. Never made me feel he's old. Never gave me love that's cold. You had better watch your food. Old men will dip into your plate.
Never said that she wrong, cause she a deal with a foundation. The young man don't go mash up a plan, and she wants some dollars in her hand.
I'm in love with a man nearly twice my age. Don't know what it is, but it's from a youthful days.
WEFM, the clean, fresh sound.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Rise and shine. Let's get ready to take on the day. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
Young man have strength, but that is nonsense. You want a man, let off recompense. Especially today because bonus money don't pay.
Bonus, everybody get bonus?
Well, who get bonus, right? Who get bonus? So, man, y'all better be careful. Y'all might be getting eat out today, all right? So, y'all let some common sense prevail, all right? A girl who never even show you any kind of attention before. If she's showing you attention today, she's up to something, all right? Don't say I ain't want y'all. Anyways, good morning, everybody. We are back with you for another day. It's Friday. And oh boy, Maka just turned up the vibes whole morning.
Salary Friday. Bonus salary Friday.
It's payday for the rest, folks. The rest of us,
yeah,
pay this payday.
You get some extra funds.
For people like me and you, it's just payday, all right? So, yes. So, morning, everybody. It looks like the weather is clearing up a little bit. Still looks like it's overcast, but it looks like it's clearing up. So, today, we just might be in for a good one, whatever it is that you are going to be up to. How you do?
Let me just play this video. Let me hear
Prime Minister today says that today is bonus salary day. Today is not bonus salary day. He said bonus salary. Today, Madam Speaker, is bonus salary day.
Okay.
Bonus is the adjective and salary is the noun. Bonus means extra. And up to today, he's still deceiving people.
Oh gosh, I'm tired. I am tired of it. I am honestly tired of it.
I'm tired.
Right? For those of you who got your $2,000, your $1,500, your $1,000, and now I see a whole new conversation has started about what those who were reinstated got. Are tired. For small countries, real news, you know. For small countries, every minute is something churning out. But yeah.
Oh boy. Roleza?
I don't know. It's just
Life mentioned it that you're gonna have some backlash sometime next week. Remember, Life mentioned that yesterday.
Yeah, but his thing was more in terms of persons, the money finishing and people commenting, saying that what they thought they were going to get in terms of the double salary is not what's happening. But this thing with the reinstated workers, I just don't understand why if you went back in January or you went back whenever you went back recently, you haven't done a full year. How could you be under the assumption or the expectation that you're going to get the full bonus that the other persons have gotten, right? I don't know. It's just... I'm tired. I am tired. All right. Just tired of this whole conversation. And some persons are saying that they were deceived. But I just don't. If I started working here, I came back to work here. Mm-hmm. It's not an expectation for me to get the same amount of money that you've gotten if you've been here the entire time.
Yeah, but this is private. The person may be saying,
but I'm looking at it in the same. I'm looking at it in the same context. I'm looking at it in the same context where you have not actually been working that full time, right? You're not going to be entitled to the same benefits in this regard as everybody else. So I think
somebody really have to explain this to me. I'm confused as well.
I think like might want to pick it up in 7:45, so I think we'd end up talking about it again at that point in time. But I just like one of them things that just my head just like it wants to expand and just blow. Right?
At the end of the day, today's bonus salary day. So
no, it is not bonus salary, and stop doing it. Stop doing it. Maka, you're doing the same thing.
What it is.
Your person's got is salary bonus.
Oh, it's a salary bonus, all right.
All right. Yeah, stop. Stop. All right. So let's just head into something else as well. So yesterday was the presentation of the 2026 estimates. And for persons who looked at it or who listened to it, we're asking, how do you think the government did? And how do you think the opposition performed? You got to look at any of it? Listen to any of it?
No.
Okay. So I ended up looking at the entire thing, right? And I must say that I was actually impressed. Right? I was actually impressed in the delivery and the presentation from those on the government side. And though the opposition was a small number, initially I think it was just the leader of the opposition who was there first, and then Carlos and Kisal came in. And Carlos actually performed better than I thought he was going to, where he actually took them to task. He held them, he gave them hell, right? I noticed that even in one instance, he sort of unnerved Conroy Huggins a little bit, right? And it's only because Carlos has more experience with parliamentary procedure, etc. But in terms of the showing from the government side, the presentations, Andrew John, I have to say that you two surprised me as well in that I didn't think that, I don't know, I think sometimes when you see persons and then when you see them in another context or another forum, you see like a different side that maybe you were not exposed to and have not been exposed to him in that way, in terms of personal interaction, but he did surprise me as well. So I am happy to see it, right? I know that many persons on the live were upset with the comments being made by the leader of the opposition or upset with the comments made or the challenges put by Carlos and to some extent Kisal. But you have to remember that there has, in a healthy democracy, there should be opposition within parliament, right? And persons have to be able to hold whatever the government says or whatever it is that they put forward. You have to hold them to account. Now, maybe, yes, it did come across as a little bit annoying when you heard the opposition members keep referring to what they did, almost making it sound as if the party in power now is supposed to implement every single thing that they did in the past, but a healthy opposition in parliament is good. And I'm happy to see the showing, particularly by Carlos, because as I said, he really surprised me. I wasn't expecting that from him, but he really held it down there.
A lot of people love the opposition leader. Mm-hmm. They love the opposition leader because when the opposition leader is speaking, a lot of people comment under, it just surprised me that if you hate this man so much, why are you commenting under what he said?
Yeah, I think because persons wanted to see, and it even happened with us here in studio yesterday morning, where the swearing in happened and everything. We wanted to see exactly how his demeanor was going to be, noting that he's now on the other side, right? We wanted to see exactly what was going to happen in terms of how he put forward everything, Was he going to be, I suppose, more in a shell and so forth? But that didn't happen. The opposition leader has been at it for a very long time. So we are going to expect for him to bring the energy. And though he wasn't there in the afternoon, Carlos did bring it. He brought it a bit more than Kisal did. But Kisal did make a presentation as well. But Carlos brought it, so.
You read some of the comments?
I did. I read some of the comments, but I'm not sure what persons are expecting. I think that is what it is. My question is, what do you expect the opposition to do? Not to challenge the government? So I don't know. I think that is my concern. I don't know what persons are expecting. You should have an opposition, and you should have persons challenging whatever the government puts forward. In some cases, some persons might think that what was put forward was frivolous, or that persons were thinking that it should be a carbon copy of exactly what the ULP government did in the past. But yeah. So
It's boy. Why make an issue with the what?
Semantics.
Semantics.
All right. And also in terms of, let me see, what do you both think is there? Sorry. So someone said Friday's bonus made comrades cola. Shame. Why make an issue with the semantics? Okay, so I think what it is, right? What it is that I am getting from persons is that what it is they were promised during the election campaign is what they were expecting to receive now, right? Now, maybe we can say that, yes, during the election campaign, the NDP should have stated exactly what was going to happen, whether it was going to be a bonus salary or a salary bonus, right? But I don't know. At this point, maybe the electorates are also partly responsible for this, and they should have been able to hold the NDP accountable in terms of what was actually going to happen. So, I don't know.
Persons are saying PSU president should come to the front.
He should come to the front because, I guess because persons went along with what he said. Maybe. I don't know.
Somebody saying, I do agree with you, Roleza.
That's my mother. So my mother says, I don't agree with you, Roleza. They are entitled to everything because they didn't fire themselves. Listen, mommy and everybody else, right? What it is that I saw is that, and it's so challenging to have this thing because we saw that Dr. Friday, and I should have actually pulled up the thing before, in stating that persons are going to return to their benefits. Now, the benefits that I think that persons are being returned to is if they were entitled to pensions, etc. That deferred payment for the loss of time that they were not working, the government has said that is going to be deferred. Now, deferred, I don't know if it's going to be deferred until the judgment from the Privy Council has returned, because that is currently under appeal. I don't know if that is why the government says that it has been deferred. But if persons have just returned to work, especially if they've just returned to work in January, to me, how can you have that expectation that you are going to receive $2,000 like everybody else if you just returned in January? You know, so I know somebody else going to try to take me off the task with it, but it is.
Oh boy. So what is this? You're supposed to get, if you work in, let's say, from January or February, persons are saying you're supposed to get the $2,000 still?
Some persons are under the impression that because they have returned, that they were entitled to $2,000 like everybody else, like they never left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boy,
this is why when there are elections and politicians make promises, you all need, and I say you all because as the electorate, you're voting them into office, you all need to be able to ask the questions so you know exactly what is happening or exactly what is going to go forward to avoid all of this future confusion, right? Because that's exactly what is happening. So somebody says they're not happy with the bonus they receive, give it back and then come. Oh,
give back?
They're not going to give back, right? We know people are not going to give back, but
bonus.
This is the fault of, well, not so much the fault of the electorate. I hold everybody accountable in this case, where everything should have been as explicit and we should not have been going under assumptions, right? So, yeah. All righty.
Oh, I'm reading some of these comments.
Why?
No, the comments under the
under the reinstatement one. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Oh boy.
But when it comes to matters of money, yes, persons will be.
Intention don't make joke with the money. If you promise them,
I think that is it.
Yeah, if you promise them $1,000, give them. So.
Well. We know for next time, right, folks? When election time comes around, we know for next time, hopefully. All right, so I see that there are persons commenting on the WhatsApp. We are going to have to take it up around after 8 for you to voice your thoughts, right? So I see somebody say, Roleza, you need to stop defending NDP. Man, defending NDP, you know. I am defending the way in which I view the situation. That's not a defense of the NDP. All right, so just stating that one time as well.
Roleza's an NDP girl, so...
You want me and you followed this morning? You want me and you followed this morning?
Roleza, you use an NDP girl.
Why am
Everybody
I?
know
How
that.
am I an NDP girl?
Everybody
Maka,
know
you
that.
seriously want me to follow this water?
Anyway, let me go play some ads. Let me go. Everybody know that.
What you mean by this, Maka?
Everybody know you're
No,
supposed
I
to be
no.
NDP.
Let me ask now. Let me ask now. No, we're doing this live. Yes, we have few seconds. What you mean by this, Maka? Why do you say that? Why are you under that
You
assumption?
defend everything.
I defend everything in
Everything.
relation to the NDP,
Yeah.
or do I have independent thoughts? And if the ULP,
Persons meet me and say the same thing. Say that girl working with is the NDP and she support the NDP. I say I don't know.
it
But
would be quite
some
interesting
so.
for y'all to know who it is I voted for.
Who you voted for?
I'm not saying on it because that is my personal business.
No, you can say.
But
you
I
can
do
say.
have
You
it.
can
No,
say.
but you see,
you can
I
say
have an
we don't
issue
have to
with
believe
this.
it. You can say you support.
I do have
NDP,
an
we
issue with
don't have-
this, and this is why persons do not like to, especially young people with independent thoughts, do not like to be in this type of position because persons hear you say something and it's an automatic that you are on a particular side. I hold no, and let me say this again for the final time. I am not involved in partisan politics. I vote based on whatever it is put forward at that point in time. I am not for a
So
party.
who you vote for, Roleza?
That is my personal business.
No, you can say that.
No, I do not need to say this on air, Maka. That is
You
my
can.
personal
We
business.
don't have to believe you.
No, but then that's the thing. That is my personal business, right? And don't think that I'm upset. I'm just highly annoyed.
I know you're
but
not
I ain't upset, but just
I
highly
know you're not.
annoyed. All right.
You can say who you vote. I can say who I voted for.
Good Lord, this is people. This is why young people don't talk on these things, you know. Trust me, this is why young people don't have hold their thoughts on these
Who
things.
cares if bonus is adjective and salary is a noun? Oh, adjective and salary is a noun.
All right.
We got the bonus.
Before me and
Oh,
Maka
stop.
continue with this, we have to go to traffic talk. I'm gonna cool down and we're coming right back.
Go and cool on and come back.
Nothing else sounds as good as WEFM, the clean, fresh sound.